こんにちは、皆さん。今日、私たちは日本語を勉強しています。質問があれば、私に聞いてください。Greetings, everyone. Today we are studying Japanese. If you have any questions, then feel free to stop and ask me at any time. We're going to be continuing with learning Japanese through immersion with Card Captor Sakura. And remember, immersion is needed, or else you can never actually have your Japanese go from beginner to intermediate. You'll just be a forever beginner.
Sakura 怪獣じゃないもん。この意地悪なのが東野お兄ちゃん、高校2年生。うちの小学校のすぐ隣にある。
We're about here, so let's see. ここに Okayo to go back and forth. That's right, so this is ここに通ってる with Ru being a contraction of Iru. So to go to high school essentially. Seijo, I'm guessing that's the name of the high school. Uchi no Shogakusei no Sugu Tonari ni aru Sugu immediately at once nearby. Oh, I think I was trying to say something about the high school being next to the elementary school. Okay, so oh, that's right. I wonder if Uchi's being how the person Sakura's referring to her elementary school. So Uchi no Shogakusei. Our elementary school, yes, because I know you can use Uchi to refer to your own house. In this case, it's being used to refer to, so Uchi no Shogakusei is referring to your own elementary school. So Uchi no Shogakusei no sugu tonari ni aru. Oh, and this whole line is just sort of thought of it like a descriptor for this one word. So, my elementary school right next to what high school? It's my elementary school next to it. That type of high school. Or something like that. Right, so she's saying her elementary school's next to the high school, and that he's going to the high school, and then let's see. No Chachatsugi Haru. I know cha is... That's right, cha can be a replacement for tewa, so chatte can also be a replacement for something else, I believe. Oh, this might be another conversation. It's hard to translate this when there's so many conversations. What is this? Let me change it to te dewa to see if this translator works better. Te or tewa. Cha tewa. Chiru. To fall. I'm not entirely sure what that's saying, but let's move on.
Sakura 怪獣じゃないもん。この意地悪なのが東野お兄ちゃん、高校2年生。うちの小学校のすぐ隣にある成城高校に通ってるの。いっつも意地悪なのよ。
いつもSo what did she say?
意地悪なのよ。ちょっと背が高いから。いっつも意地悪なのよ。いっつも意地
G? Oh, ijiwaru. Okay. Itsumo ijiwaru. Let's see. Malicious. What kanji does that come from? Idea, mind, heart, taste. Yeah, that's right. That's the mind or thought kanji. That's right. This next one is ground earth. After that is bad, evil. So thought, ground, evil is malicious. Ijiwaru. Oh, so this is the same waru as in warui. Ijiwaru. It's Iji by itself, I wonder. Iji. Stubbornness. So grounded thought is stubbornness or pride? Oh. Oh, she's just saying Itsu in a different way. Itsu. I think that's what's going on. Itsumo. Oh yeah, so interesting. I didn't know you could do that with Itsu. On some Japanese words, to make them sound stronger, they sometimes have the double consonant added to them. Though I thought that was only on official words. I wonder how many words you can actually do that with. So Itsumo, Iji waru. That's right. Yeah, Iji waru, yes. Not adjective, okay, or noun, okay. Itsumo iji waru nayo. So in other words, always malicious.
学校のすぐ隣にある成城高校に通ってるの。いっつも意地悪なのよ。ちょっと背が高いからって悔しい。いつかのいっつも意地悪なのよ。ちょっと背が高いからって悔しい。
ちょっと背高いからって。What was that? Let's see if I can do it without looking at
にあ
it.
る成城高校に通ってるの。いっつも意地悪なのよ。ちょっと背が高いからって悔しい。
悔しい. I think it means annoying. So, in this context, this probably means he always saying I am short. How annoying. ちょっと背がいいからって。悔しい, frustrated, annoyed. Okay, that was guessed correctly. What's this R in here for? I'm assuming the te is just a casual quoting particle. Konnichiwa, Danny Smigo, Genki desu ka? Are you using Migaku? I remember what Migaku was. Oh, yeah, that's something I looked into. No, I'm not using Migaku. You can see in the description below, but I'm actually using a mix from I'm using Tubi with the add-on called ASB Player, and I'm also got subtitles from the website. Jimaku.cc, and I'm also using Yomitan add-on for looking up translations, and all this together is how I made this setup. Let's have a look. I'm not sure what this kata thing. Oh, it's the kata particle, maybe? Chotto sega tekai. Okay, I get the Chotto sega tekai. Well, yeah, that's right. Sega Takai is a tall person. So a little tall person from that quoting particle. Oh, just because I'm a little taller, it's so frustrating. Okay, so yeah, Sega Takai is just tall by itself, but Choto, which means like a little bit, so Choto Sega Takai is how you'd say. See, Choto is an adverb. I'm not sure how kata is being used here. Let's see. Just because I'm a little taller. Oh, that's how it's being used. Okay, so kata is usually from one thing goes to another, and in this case, you're saying just because Sakura would be implying just because I'm a little bit taller, maybe it's just because he's a little bit taller, I don't know, but he always teases me. So that would be the part after the kata, but in this case, she dropped it because in the circumstance it was obvious what she was talking about. So that's why the sentence just ended with kata, because she doesn't need to state the rest on where it leads to because we already know. And then we have the quoting particle after that. So this, what was the previous thing before
ちょ
that?
っと背が高いからって高校2年生。うちの小学校のすぐ隣にある成城高校に通ってるの。いっつも
Let's see. Itsumo. So this was yeah, ijiwaru. Itsumo ijiwaru nano yo.
意地悪なのよ。ちょっと背が高いからって。
Choto se ga takai karate
悔しい。
kuyashi. I'm gonna guess from the situation this is supposed to mean just because he's a little bit taller, so annoying.
いつか電柱くらい大きくなって絶対いっつも意地悪なのよ。ちょっと背が高いからって悔しい。いつか電柱くらい大きくなって。
Itsukai. Someday, let's see. Tenshu. Tenshu. Utility pole, power pole, telephone pole, kurui. So I'm guessing this is a metaphor. Approximately a telephone. Oh, let's see. Okiku naru. Oh, okay, this is from Oki. but this is in the adverbial form, okiku, so to become big. And then this is, but it's not de instead of naru because it's in connective form, so tenchu kurai okiku natte. What type of word is kurai? Kurai. Wait, was that kurai or? Yes, kurai. Approximately particle. Denshu kurai okiku natte zettai, and then it continues from there. We don't know absolutely about something. So I'm guessing this part means something about, so someday, and then I'll become as tall as a telephone pole? Or maybe someday I'll be a big telephone pole or something? That's what the translator says. Grow as big as a utility pole. So why is the word grow as big as a telephone? So why is okiku in there? Let's see, if I drop that, it just becomes grow up a bit. Oh, let's see, kurai is no, it's a particle, it's not a noun in this case. Let's see. Kurai in front of a noun. When placed directly after a noun, it conveys that the amount or level being described is not exact, but is close to the stated value. Okay, yes. When used with a noun to express actually that's technically an I adjective. So could I in front of an I adjective? Okay. Often the noun kudai is an adverbial particle. This use of kudai or gudai in certain situations expresses the limit of something in a similar way to hodo. This means that it can be translated as about A, so A that B, or A to the extent of B. Let's see. Kyo wa mo 一生走りたくないくらい走った。Okay, I want one using. Oh, that's in front of a verb. I want a noun example. Kurai piano. Here we go. Suga. Kurai. I think I'll make a note of this and move on. Kurai in front of Keiyoshi, which is an I adjective. Oh, konnichiwa, Stefan 10. Genki desu ka? Yes, we are studying Japanese through immersion. We're using the show Card Captor Sakura to do it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let's continue on. So this says something about one day I'll become as big as a telephone pole. Didn't kurai okiku natte zettai.
はい。
I gotta actually look that up.
いつか電柱くらい大きくなって絶対。
Is there a nuance to that particular one, or is it just the same as English? Yikes. Yeah, that's expected. Yikes, wow. Okay. Have you seen it before? Yes, I've watched this anime before. One of the reasons I picked it for trying to do immersion training. The other is because I assumed because of its target audience, it would have both characters are old enough to speak clear Japanese, and hopefully they use slightly simpler Japanese, which is one of the reasons I picked it. Unde de yaru? Oh, oh, from, oh, this is from fumu, which is to step on, to tread on, transitive, or in other words, uh, other acting. It's actually better to think of Japanese words more as other acting and self-acting than transitive and intransitive, because while that aligns correctly with each other in 99.9% of the cases, there are some cases in which other acting and self-acting was accurate 100% of the time, while transitive and intransitive is not accurate. So, funde yaru. Okay, let's see, yaru, this should be to do, I believe. Yes, yaru, this is the, this is sort of like sudo, but it has a nuance of, like, spending great effort. So in other words, I think that's the word. Wait, this is connected form with yaru verb. Oh, that's right, I think you can use, yeah, connected form with the base form of a verb, yaru. That's right, because yaru, you're talking about something you're going to be doing in the future. Because yaru can sometimes imply to present and future. That because they don't have an exact match of past, present, and future in Japanese. So, funde yaru.
大きくなって絶対踏んでやる。
朝から仲良しさんだね。
この人がお父さんの藤高さん。踏んでやる。
朝から仲良しさんだね。
朝から仲良し。朝から仲良しsan. Wait, this is a name, isn't it? Nakayoshi-san? You two are getting along great this morning, aren't you? Let's see. Asakara Nakayoshi-san. What? It says Nakayoshi is just good friends, essentially. But for some reason, it's being used with the san particle. I mean, not particle, but the san at the end. This, that you normally use with names. Now, I know that is sometimes done in Japanese, but Nakayoshi. Does it mean to use san after a noun in Japanese? After a non-name. Using san after a non-named noun in Japanese is a common practice to convey politeness and respect, often transforming a common noun into a proper noun or referring to a business establishment or specific item in the sense of formality. This usage is particularly prevalent with business, such as shops or restaurants, with the name of the establishment followed by san, like panya-san, for a bakery. It can also be applied to occupations, titles, or even specific items such as a food to show respect or to make the reference more personal or polite. The practice extends the function of san beyond people, allowing it to be used in a broader context to express difference in familiarity in everyday interactions. So I'm guessing in this case it's the just trying to be polite. And you can tell from the tone of his voice he was trying to talk in a polite way. Or maybe he's trying to be familiar. Those two sort of go kind of hand in hand in Japanese. Wait, no, that's right. No, they don't. That's right. It wouldn't be familiar because it's literally a father talking. It wouldn't be yeah, you usually drop suffixes if you're trying to be familiar. So I think this is more to express politeness. So, nakashi. So, asakara. So from this morning, Nakashi-san da ne. And this was just you two are such good friends, aren't you? Let's see, and his name is... Let's see what his name is. Either Toru and... Because usually names are done with onyomi readings, I assume. Or do you... Toru... So, asakara... Nakashi. Yeah, where does that kanji come from Nakashi? Nakashi. The go-between relationship is the first kanji, and then good pleasing. So a good pleasing relationship, aka a good friendship. So, asakara Nakashi-san da ne.
はい産んでやる
朝から仲良しさんだね。
この人がお父さんの藤高さん。
この人が、この人がお父さんの something son. Oh, that's probably his name again, yes.
朝から仲良しさんだね。
この人がお父さんの藤高さん。
Fujitaka-san is what I heard.
朝から仲良しさんだね。
この人がお父さんの藤高さん。産んでやる。
朝から仲良しさんだね。
この人が
So, this person is Fujitaka-san. So I guess I was wrong on trying to guess what the name was. Oh yeah, okay, so it uses the Kunyamin readings. Fuji is that first kanji, and then I guess Taka for the second. Konohito ga otos. So this person is my father, Fujitaka-san.
お父さんの藤高さん。大学の考古学の先生で優しくてお料理もお裁縫も得意。産んでやる。
朝から仲良しさんだね。
この人がお父さんの藤高さん。大学の考古学の先生で優しくてお料理もお裁縫も得意。
Daigaku, university. That's right, University College. Daigaku no Kokogaku Archaeology. Kokogaku. Consider, think over first kanji. Second kanji is old. The third kanji is student learning science. Koko, study of antiques. So thinking over the old stuff is aka the study of antiques. Koko. And when you do it as a professional study, it becomes archaeology, which is Kokogaku. Kokogaku. So, Daigaku no Kokogaku no sensei de. Which is saying that he's a university's archaeology professor. Then Tanashikute, I believe. No, yes. Oh, that's right. No, Yasashikute. So in this case, it's probably meaning nice. Then Ryori. So nice cooking. I think this is just supposed to be mo. So Ryori mo. Saiho sewing. Mo. Tokui pride. Satisfactions. So I think this is trying to say, I believe this de is the connective form of da. Oh. Yeah, I think it's, the connective form of da. So it's basically trying to mention a bunch of descriptors talking about her father. So he's a professor at a university, archaeology professor at a university. He's kind. He's a good cook. And he's good at sewing. And I believe this verb is this is basically, so they're saying, yeah, he's an archaeology professor, and then kind, which doesn't need a word before after it, but this does, because we're talking about, as for cooking and sewing, he's satisfactory at it. Or he's good at it. Kind and a university archaeology professor, kind and skilled at both cooking and sewing. Tokui. So, oh yeah, Daigaku no Kokogaku. Daigaku no Kokogaku no sensei de yasashikute, ori yori mo o saiho mo tokui. That's for the individual kanji. What makes these individual kanji? So Viori is made from kanjis about materials and logic. So logical arrangement of materials, aka cooking, which makes sense. And this comes from first kanji, tailor, decision, cut out pattern. So things to do with tailoring, and then second kanji, sewing, stitch, and broider. So tailoring and stitching is sewing, essentially. Saiho.
大好き
さんだね。
この人がお父さんの藤高さん。大学の考古学の先生で優しくてお料理も産んでやる。
朝から仲良しさんだね。
この人がお父さんの藤高さん。大学の考古学の先生で優しくてお料理もお裁縫も得意。大好き。
Daisuki. Yeah, this is another example of when you want to say something more emotionally, you drag out a character. In this case, this is dragging out the E. So this should normally just be this character followed by this character, but she's saying it more emotionally, so it's Dai. So Daisuki.
さん。大学の考古学の先生で優しくてお料理もお裁縫も得意。大好き。
And yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see. Stefan 10 says, okay, you get Yomitan Dictionary for names, but even then, there's usually a bunch of ways to read names. Yes, as we found out, it was actually the kunyamin reading for the name, yeah. So what kanji is that? Tokui is good. One strong point, yeah, satisfaction, pride, yeah. Oh, I just noticed the kanji for it. Gain, get, earn, and then idea, mind, heart. Yeah, that's the thought kanji in the earn. So advantage thought, I guess, would be skill. So just one strong point. one specialty.
Dozo.
Oh, Dozo, as
優しくてお料理もお裁縫も得意。大好き。
Dozo.
this is basically how you say here you go, but if you want a more uh, more literal translations, like it's adverb meaning please or kindly, I pray, by all means, or here you go. I mean, I wonder if it's short for please take this. Dozo when giving food to someone. I know that's for like when you give something to someone, but is that just a shorthand of something? When offering food to someone in Japanese, you say dozo, which means please or go ahead. Full phrase. Oh, yeah, definition 4, to give. Children's language. Though I think that gets used just in general, just for that one particular case of giving things. So when used as an adverb, like it's I beg of you, or kindly, or please.
Dozo.
Oh, that's right. Okay, wa. So wow, this is just like a interjection, like wow, and then oiso. Notice she said oiso and not oishi. In Japanese, you cannot. It's not proper in the grammar system to actually say things you can't possibly know. So means is being used as a way of saying it's like. So it's looking like it's delicious is how this is translated. It looks delicious because you can't actually say something is delicious until you've actually eaten it. Yeah, so it's appearing that, seeming that. So it's appearing like oishi. So oiso, oishiso.
大学の考古学の先生で優しくてお料理もお裁縫も得意。大好き。
Dozo.
美味しそう。いただきます。
Itadakimasu. Oh yeah, so this is from itadaku, which is itadaku, To receive, to get, to accept, to take, to buy. Oh, it's yeah. It's basically saying I received essentially, but it's a much politer verb to be using than what's that other word? Mo morau, I believe it was. Yes, morau is like more standard politeness, but itadaku is like much higher politeness. But they basically mean the same thing. So, and you see that same thing again, where she's dragging the letters instead of saying itadakimasu, she's saying itadakimasu as a way of strengthening the statement she's saying.
どうぞ。
わあ、美味しそう。いただきます。これが私の家族。
これが私の家族。So this is my family.
お母さん？
お母さん。What's up? So, what? Mother?
お母さんは私が3歳の時に亡くなったの。
お母さんは私が3歳。Let's listen to that counter again.
これが私の家族。お母さん？お母さんは私が3歳の時に亡くなったの。
お母さんは私が3歳の時に亡くなる to die. Intransitive. Yeah, yes, because we're not talking about something else dying. We're talking about the thing marked by wa dying. So, hence why we're using intransitive nakunaru. So nakunatta. In other words, in this sentence, my mother died when I was 3 years old.
お母さん？お母さんは私が3歳の時に亡くなったの。
And that no that was on the end, that's sort of like you're explaining something to someone. That is like an explanatory no on it.
でも寂しくないよ。お父さんがいるし、意地は私が3歳の時に亡くなったの。でも寂しくないよ。
でも寂しくないよ。寂しくない。寂しい lonely, lonesome. Demo. Okay, demo. This da is actually the connected form of da, and it's talking about the previous thing we just talked about. We're bundling that up, and then we're making that the subject of this next sentence. Demo. Samishiku nai yo. So, but I'm not lonely. Let's see. Otosan ga iru. Irushi. Let's see.
お父さんがいるし、意地悪だけど。
1
歳の時に亡くなったの。でも寂しくないよ。お父さんがいるし。
お父さんがいるし. And then implying the sentence continues. I'm good. So, I'm guessing that's father exist. I think this is the can she? Oh, that's right. Uh, when linking reasons for something, you can use she. I remember studying about this recently. So, in other words, I have my father. She. Let's see. So, he listing reasons for something. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like an example of it, like if you said a statement like so Sakura didn't appear at a party. So I'm gonna leave now. This can only be used if there's more than one reason. So in that particular statement, it implies there's a second reason you didn't say. But so she is sort of like kata if you think about it. But when you use she, you have to have at least more than one reason. But you don't necessarily have to say all those reasons. And that's actually used as a way to sometimes to change emphasis on something. Like if you want to say like you want to leave because Sakura didn't arrive at a party, then uh and you use she with it instead of kata, you're saying that there were other reasons, and so it's not just because Sakura didn't arrive at a party. There's other things as well, which sort of pulls emphasis from the that one particular reasons. So you could say like Sakura didn't arrive at a party. It's late. I'm going home. Hence, and then that implies that it's because it's late and Sakura didn't arrive at a party. Uh, that you're going home. So, お父さんがいるし、
意地悪だけどお兄ちゃんは私が3歳の時に亡くなったの。でも寂しくないよ。お父さんがいるし意地悪。
意地悪だ。So, 意地悪だけど、dake is limit, but though, however, gotta be very careful with conjunctions because they don't always translate correctly into English. I think this is supposed to be dake and to combined together. Dake do. Can I do dake to? No. Dake do. I'm guessing this is just a group particle. Let's see. Learning the grammar of Dakedo It's a it's the casual contracted form of desu ga, which in itself is desu ga, making it less formal and more common. Okay. Origins of Dakedo. The original conjunction keredomo. This is the full former version meaning but. However, okay. It comes from classical Japanese and is still used in writing and formal speech. The common shortening kedo look that up. Keredomo. This is standard neutral cash, okay. Common shortened to ket. In everyday spoken Japanese, keredomo was shortened to just kedo. But, however, okay. This is standard, okay. So, the emphatic contraction dakedo, this is where comes from. It's, okay. It's a further contraction and a fusion of the particle dake meaning only, or just with kedo. Okay, so it's a further contraction and fusion of the particle dake, meaning only and just, with kedo. The evolution is thought to be so dakeredomo, so dakedo. The inclusion of da, the plain form of to be, adds a sense of assertion or emphasis. Therefore, dakedo often carries a slightly stronger, more conclusive, or more explanatory tone than kedo. So it's basically dake followed by kedo. That's what dakedo means. Those two particles sort of fuse together. Explain the grammar of kedo. Its primary function is to contrast two clauses where the second clause contrasts with or seems unexpected based on the first. Example, 今日は yeah, 晴れてるけど寒い. So today, as for today, it's clear, but it's cold. So in this case, how's it being used? 意地悪. So he's malicious, but Oni-chan moiru shi. Okay, so ijiwaru dakedo Oni-chan moiru. So he's malicious, but I have my brother. And then there's that she again for when listing a bunch of reasons for things.
私が3歳の時に亡くなったの。でも寂しくないよ。お父さんがいるし、意地悪だけどお兄ちゃんもいるし。
おいしい。
さんがいるし、意地悪だけどお兄ちゃんもいるし。
おいしい。
3歳の時に亡くなったの。でも寂しくないよ。お父さんがいるし、意地悪だけどお兄ちゃんもよ。お父さんがいるし、意地悪だけどお兄ちゃんもいるし。
おいしい。
Oishi un. Now, something to be careful about this un. Un with just a single U means yes, but un, as in you hold that U down for a bit, means no. So something to watch out for.
ごっそさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
さおいしい。ごっそさん。
Gochiso-san. Gochiso-san. Thank you for the meal. Gochiso. So that's probably san again as the suffix, as in making things more polite. What is gochi? Also, this go in the front is another thing you sometimes see in making words polite. So I'm guessing the actual word is chiso. You can tell by the fact that the kanji starts after the go. Normally the go would be part of the kanji, so that's how you know it's the go as in being polite. So, chiso. Transitive, treating someone. Okay, so in other words, he's essentially trying to say, thanks for treating me, or in other words, thanks for the food. And he's using both san and go, san on the end and go on the front to make it very polite. So, Gochiso-san. Let's see, what was the pronunciation of this name? It's either Momo or To. I think it's probably To. The second kanji was Toshi. It's probably Toshi. Okay. Gochiso-san. Oh, and
もう出ちゃうの？
おいしごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
おいしごちそうさん。
Goso-san. I noticed he dropped the cheese sound in there.
おいしごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
Mo, so already, and then Dacho no. So, this Chao is probably from, a shortened version of Shimaru, which is used when something happens by accident or unexpectedly. Yeah, Chao is so Teshimaru can be contracted to just Chao. So this would be Dete Shimaru, or in this case, De Chao. So you're already leaving. Essentially, it's like, you're already leaving.
ごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
サッカー部の朝練いってらっしゃい。行ってきます。サッカー部の朝練。
兄ちゃんもいるし。
おいしごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
サッカー部の朝練。
Saka. I don't hear him saying Ichibu though, and this is Asaren. Saka Ichibu no Asaren. Oh, morning training. That's right. That's right. Rain is used in Renshu practice. So Asaren would be morning practice essentially.
ごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
サッカー部の朝練。ごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
It doesn't sound like he's saying eat that other character, so let's see what it translates it to. Oh, Sakafu Soccer Club? I didn't know that was one word. Sakafu.
もう出ちゃうの？
サッカー部の朝練行ってらおいしごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
サッカー部の朝練。ごちそうさん。
もう出ちゃうの？
サッカー部の朝練。
It sounds like he's saying Sakabu no Asaren.
行って
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That mark means you extend the sound to the left, not the sound to the right. So Sakabu or soccer club. Okay. So Sakabu no Asaren.
ちゃうの？
サッカー部の朝練いってらっしゃい。
Iterashai. So this expression, if you've ever wondered where it gets made from, ite is to go, and then rashai is the it comes from rasharu, which is very polite speech. Okay, so it's called Sonkeigo language. Okay. So, to be doing going, aka, and that's essentially how you tell someone see you. When someone says bye and it's like see you later. In English, you say see you later, but in Japanese, you more literally say to be doing going. Iterashai, and this is in its connective form. Rashai.
行ってきます。
Itekimasu. So this is from ite to go, and then kimasu, which is to come, and that's how you say I'm leaving or bye. You say I'm going and coming back is what you're literally saying. Because in English, when you talk about going to a place, you just simply say you're going to a place. But in Japanese, when you talk about going to a place, you say you're going and coming back. So itekimasu. ちょっと motte yo.
ちょっと待ってよ。
Oh, mate. Yeah, that's right. Mate. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Mote goes hold. Yeah.
サッカー部の朝練いってらっしゃい。行ってきます。
ちょっと待ってよ。およは
Gohi ho wama. He ho bad news. Gohi ho wa. Your preferences. I think I only heard half the statement. Let's see what the rest is. It. Gohi mo wa. I think go is just the polite kana. So, he ho, sad news, hidden treasure, secret method. Okay. Gohi ho wa ma. Let's see. So,
およは
もういいのか。
moi no kana. So, are you good already? And I noticed it's ending with na. I know that can be used when you're saying something to yourself, but he doesn't look like he's doing that. So maybe he's trying to connect it to the next statement. Oh, maybe he's saying it to Sakura, but he doesn't actually expect a reply. It's sort of like a statement you just say out loud. Maybe that's what it is. Is it okay now? Yeah, there's two types of mo. There's the let's see, there's one mo when you talk about when you expected something. Something's already happened, but you ask. Yeah, and then there's the additional one. See, there's the mo of when something's already happened, but then you ask, is it good now, even though it's already happened? And then there's the mo of wanting another, asking about another. Is it okay now? So moi no kana.
もういいのかな。
The ending sentence in kana. What does it mean to end a sentence in kana? What does it mean to end a sentence in kana? And in Japanese, ending a sentence with kana, it's an informal particle used to express uncertainty, speculation, or a gentle question. It is often equivalent to say, I wonder, or maybe. Iku kana translates to I wonder if I'll go. Maybe I'll go. It adds a soft, reflective tone to the statement rather than being assertive. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think what's going on in here is how the knock gets described as saying things to yourself, but he's saying kana as in it's like almost saying it to itself, but it's not really saying it to itself because saying just ka by itself can sound a lot harsher. So it's essentially trying to not sound as harsh when asking a question. What's going on, even though it's quite obvious that he's talking to her. It just makes the statement sound less harsh. So moi no kana.
はい。
およは
もういいのかな。
もおよは
So I should copy that down because I want to figure out what that word is for later.
Moi no kana?
Moi no kana.
はい、お弁当。
Hi, obento. Yeah, bento's lunch. So it's like, yes, here's your lunch.
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
So Oni-chan wa. So she's basically asking about her brother, but her father already knows the question, so she doesn't have to say the question, so she can just say Oni-chan wa. Saki ni
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
お兄ちゃんは
先に。
先に行っちゃいましたよ。I believe this Chao is from Shimau. Wait, let's see. Imash. No, that E has to be part of Imashita. So let's see. E. This might be something else. Oh, okonau, to perform. Transitive. Okonau. So if this wasn't connected form would be oko let's see, okonate imashita. I think. Let's see what it's saying.
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。今日は
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
先にちゃいまし. Sounds like they're saying ちゃいました.
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。今日はクラブ、お弁当。
お兄ちゃんは
Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, I see your messages now. Yeah. I also sometimes don't scroll up when I should. Let's see. So, yeah, I'll probably turn down the bot's speak time. Let's see. So, the usual phrase is gochos go gochi so sama. So I think it's actually a little less polite, actually. Oh, you're talking about treaty. Yeah, gochi so sama. So yes, but remember that these are family members, so yes, it's a lot more common to use less polite terminology. So instead of saying Gochicho sama, they would say Gochicho san since they're all related to each other in family. See, Gochicho sama deshita. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the line is part of Saka. Yes, Boon. Okay. Yeah. She's trying to say Gochicho sama. Oh, she was trying to say Gochiso sama. Okay. But her mouth is full. Okay. Oh, okay. So she just changed the letters around. So Gohiho Wama when she was trying to say Gochiso sama. Okay. Okay. This was in regards to her brother saying Gochiso san. I think Gochiso san is a bit more masculine. Yeah, I've noticed the general chin in Japanese where the less polite way of saying something tends to be considered more masculine. Okay, now trying to figure out what this verb is doing here. But anyway, thank you for that help. Stefan 10. Dictionaries can't take that translation with all the particles on it. Not particles, but helper words on it. Let's see. Saki ni something imashita yo. He went ahead without me. Well, no, in this case, it's actually he went ahead without you. Now, what is that from, though? What is the full version of this? Shimaimashita. Oh, that's right. It's just a shimau put in the done more polite tense. So shimau becomes shimaimashita. That's right. And then shimaimashita can get contracted to te shimaimashita can get contracted to chaimashita. So he should be saying eat chaimashita. Let's see if I can hear that.
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。先に行っちゃいましたよ。先に行っちゃいましたよ。
Yeah, 先に行っちゃいましたよ。So let's see. You usually use shimau for accidents or unexpected things. So I guess he's using shimau in this case because Sakura didn't expect it, and he's already gone ahead and done going ahead. So saki ni ichaimashita yo.
今日はクラブ？
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
Yeah. Wait, who?
お兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。
Yeah, this is a mo as in a shorthand version of moe, like enough already. Basic, but she shortened it down to just a mo, just to show annoyance, saying mo.
今日はクラブ？今日はクラブ？
行ってきますお兄ちゃんは
先に行っちゃいましたよ。今日は
クラブ. As for today, club, or another, and he's saying it in a question tone, so do you have your club today? And Sakura replied with un or yes. 今日はクラブ un Okay, so any questions so far? I was asking in chat to make sure, or someone who's not necessarily hearing something can see it. So, 今日はクラブun
クラブ
行ってきます。
行ってきます。Okay. いってらっしゃい。
いってらっしゃい。
どこまで行っちゃったんだろう。
どこまで行っちゃったんだろう。Mare, so that's like until. So somewhere or where until. Let's see. 行っちゃった。So that's from 行ってしまった。行ってしまった。行ってしまった。Okay, so dokomare. So let's see. So ite shimata becomes ichan daro. So ite shimata becomes ichata. So ite shimata means connective of go, and then already done it. So I don't see how doko and mata is being used in this sentence, but I know this dado is probably being used as in I wonder. I wonder how far he went. So until where? He was until where he was going. Oh, let's see what happens if I get rid of this. He must have gone already. Dokomare. So let's see. So dokomare ichatan daro. So what's dokomare by itself? That might help. Dokomare. How far? Until where? So どこまで行っちゃったんだろう? So I wonder how far he went.
いってらっしゃい。
どこまで行っちゃったんだろう。
Awa? Which? Oh. Oh, it's just combined with wa, which means wow. Wow. So yeah, wa. うわ, and I guess this is foo-foo or hoo-hoo is just the laughter. Ooh, yeah, yikes, oops, wow.
いた。
いた. So this is probably just mean there they went, or in other words, ita is past tense. I think it's no, iru is to exist. So ita would be past tense existing. There it is. I wonder what that full sentence would be. Ita. There it existed. There it existed is one way to think of it, but in other words, there they are. Chotto Matteo.
あ
Fuha. Okay, that's just her gasping. Fuha. Okay, and then
お前もうちょい遅く。お前もうちょい遅く出ても大丈夫だろうが。
Omoimo. Let's see. Omoimo Uchi. Ucho. No, not Uchi, but Ucho. Uchoi. Oh, okay, this is just Mo, and then this is Choi. A little bit, slightly. Choi. Si, si Choto. Oh, so Choi is another way of saying Choto. So, Omoimo. Omoimo Choi. Osoku. So, yeah, soi late or slow. Sorry if I remember correctly, its real definition is slow. But it can be used to mean late, because if you're slow, you're late. And that's how it's been used here. Osoku dete. So, omae mo choi osoku dete mo daijobu daro ga. So, omae omae. So it's okay if you're a little late. But then why it's already in there? But you could probably leave a little later. Oh, that's right. So, yeah, Osoi makes Osoku so late. But Osoku's adverb sort of applies to dete. So Osoku dete is leave late, sort of like leave later. And then Choi Osoku dete, leave a little later. So, omae mo choi osoku dete mo daijobu daro. And the daro ending is implying like you're putting out the idea kind of thing. So, so you could probably leave a little bit later, and then we have ga after that. So let's see. Moi mo choi osoku date mo daijobu daro.
あお前もうちょい遅く出ても大丈夫だろうが。
Date. So she's basically saying the da is basically quoting the entire previous statement and then saying, like, you say that, but what you say that, and then she's gonna say the reason why you can't follow that line of logic, even though it's true, even though the first statement's true.
だってお兄ちゃんいつもあの人と一緒に学校行くんだもん。ちゃんいつもあの人とだってお兄ちゃん
Date oni-chan itsumo. So, but brother always.
いつもあの人と一緒に学校行くんだもん。
だろうが。
だってお兄ちゃんいつもあの人と一緒。
あの人と一緒に学校行くんだも。Remember, Moten was when you're trying to. It's like a short for mono, and you're encompassing this entire statement into a thing, and that thing is your reason or something, essentially. So, 学校行く. Interesting. No particle here. I'm guessing this is like shorthand for ano hito to isho ni gakko ni ikunda mo. But in Japanese, in certain cases, the particles can be dropped, and the only way to learn where these cases are is you have to have immersion. There's no other way to teach you proper areas in which it's okay to drop the particles, because it can just be understood. And I believe this is one of those areas right here. This is supposed to be gakko ni ikun, but here it's Gakkoi-kun. So in other words, he always goes to school with that person, is what she's saying.
だってお兄ちゃんいつもあの人と一緒に学校行くんだもん。
お、ユギ
Oh, Yugi. Eh? No, hey? I believe hey is like the question interjection, like hey.
Ohaya. お、ユギOhaya.
See, Yukito. Oh, see, good morning. Ooh, wow. Can also mean yikes or oops. We eat, but in this case it's wow. Ooh, I think hoo is just supposed to be breathing noises.
Ohaya.
Yeah, haha or hee hee.
Yo. Ohaya, Toya. Ohaya. Yo.
Ohio Toyo. Remember correctly, that's what his name was, Toyo. To, and then... Oh, Toya? Okay, so he uses the kunyamin reading for the second kanji, but the onyamin for the first kanji.
Ohaya. Yo. Ohaya, Toya.
Yeah, Ohio Toya. So, okay, so this is using the kunyamin reading of Ya, and this is using the onyamin reading of To, so Toya. And just from experience, I know this yo is just saying like, hey, what's up, kind of thing. I don't actually see it in the dictionary.
Ohaya, Sakura-chan. 早起
Ohio.
きだね。さくらちゃん、早起きだね。よ。おはよう、とうや。おはよう、さくらちゃん。早起きだね。
Hayo. Let's see, I've seen this. Hayao kitane. let's see, Yao. Yeah, early rising, but yeah, this has come from Hayai. But when in a combined word, it's just ha. And then this is from Okiru, intransitive to get up. So early getting up. Yeah, Hayai is fast, but when you use with this kanji, it has an implication that you want to use its early meaning. Because if you're fast, you're early. So, okay, so yeah, Haya from the first kanji, and then Oki from the second kanji. Well, just O from the second kanji, because it's Okiru to get up. So Haya Oki, and then it ends with ki, so he's using it in the noun form. So early riser, essentially. So Haya Oki. So Ohayo Sakura-chan. Haya Oki da ne. Well, good morning, Sakura. You're up early. Shitsuman ga arimasu ka? Are there any questions? If there's no questions, then we're gonna raid someone. So let's figure out who we're gonna raid. Oh, if you think of any other questions, ask now while I look up on who to raid. There's someone I don't think I've raided before. I want to try to raid Donnie Slacks on Twitch. Let's see who we're gonna raid on Kick now. Okay, we want to try to raid a non-1 on kick. And let's see who to raid on YouTube now. Let's see if we can raid, Ram Kanashibari. Okay, and then let's find someone on a Rumble to raid. E. Don't really see any other Japanese live streams going on. Okay, we'll just try to raid Spartacus live. Okay, so uh, 皆さん気をつけて、また明日。Goodbye everyone, see you tomorrow.